Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Just me and our Dougal sat outside of me and the budgies in the kitchen. So this is another Gervaise Phinn book. Takes one to know one. Again, these are poems and I love poems. Treasure. Opening the covers of a book is like lifting the lid of a treasure chest. Look inside and you will find golden stories and glittering characters. Some are given a map to show where X marks the spot. Some are given the precious key to open the lock. Some are helped to lift the heavy lid. But for some, it will remain hidden treasure. It's kind of true, that, I think, especially with journals and such. I get that. Father said. My father said, there is no such word as can't. Well, I looked it up in the dictionary, and there is, and I told him so. He got angry. He can't take a joke, my father. Mother to son. Eat your breakfast. You should always start the day on a full stomach. Remember to clean your teeth. A bright smile makes all the difference. Wash behind your ears. I can see a tide mark from here. Change that shirt. The collar looks grubby. Brush your shoes. They're all scuffed. Change your socks. You can't go to school in those. Take a clean handkerchief. Give your nose a blow. Straighten that tie. It's a half-mast. Comb your hair. You look like a scarecrow. Take a jacket in case it rains. Put your sandwiches in your bag. You'd lose your head if it wasn't screwed on. Don't forget your school books, and I hope you finished all your work. Be in before it gets dark. You'd think at 44 and a headmaster you would be able to make a few decisions for yourself. I only asked. On Sunday, Dominic asked his dad, which is the brightest star? Ask your mum, his dad replied. I have to clean the car. On Monday, Dominic asked his mum, what's a carburettor? Ask your dad, his mum replied. I've got to post this letter. On Tuesday, Dominic asked his dad, what's a UFO? Ask your mum, his dad replied. The grass, it needs a mow. On Thursday, Dominic asked his dad, how tall are kangaroos? Ask your mum, his dad replied. I'm listening to the news. On Friday, Dominic asked his dad, do all kings have a crown? Ask your mum, his dad replied. I'm going into town. On Saturday, Dominic asked them both, do you mind me asking things about stars and cars and life on Mars and kangaroo and kings? Of course we don't, his dad replied. Ask questions as you grow. By asking things, his mother cried. That's how you get to know. Little Dominic scratched his head and simply answered, oh. It takes one to know one. Librarians, take it as read. Historians, take you aback. Carpenters, take the edge off. Rebels, take up cudgels. Then we have the horologist, take one's time. Cardiologist, take heart. Taxi drivers, take you for a ride. Snooker players, take one's cue. Kleptomaniacs, take it from there. Pilots, take off. Patients, take their medicine. Hurdlers, take a running jump. Cosmeticians, take a powder. Surgeons, take it out of you. Soldiers, take steps. Duelists, take the point. Pursuers, take after me. Hypocrites, take on the appearance of good Samaritans. Take somebody in levitators, take somebody up, and something washerwoman take down or peg a two. Football managers take somebody on one side. Executioners take something to one's head, but me, I can take it or leave it. It's old, that one, so the wording's a bit off. But I like that, I like the difference in the wording. It's not bath time, Dougal. It's not bath time. Sorry, I'm talking to my dog. Our dog, Tiny. Mum and Dad said one day, "Would you like a puppy? We can go get one from the RSPCA." This is like the cat one. I said, "I'd like a big dog, a barking dog, a bouncy black and white dog." Mum said, "I'd like a floppy dog, a friendly dog, a fluffy sit on your knee dog." Dad said, "I'd like a mean dog, a lean dog, a growling catch a thief dog." Elizabeth said, "I don't mind, whatever kind will be all right for me." At the pound we found lots and lots of dogs around. I said, "I'd like a big dog, a barking dog, a bouncy black and white dog." The keeper said, "We've got fun dogs, gun dogs, Scotty dogs, spotty dogs, Snoopy dogs, droopy dogs, leaping dogs, sleeping dogs, hairy dogs and scary dogs, even acrobatic dogs." Mum said, "I'd like a floppy dog, a friendly dog, a fluffy sit-on-your-knee dog." The keeper said, "We've got fat dogs, flat dogs, shaggy dogs, scraggy dogs, small dogs, tall dogs, tabby dogs, chubby dogs, skinny dogs, mini dogs, even currant pudding dogs." Dad said, "I'd like a mean dog, a lean dog, a growling catch-a-thief dog." The keeper said, "We've got loud dogs, proud dogs, rough dogs, tough dogs, happy dogs, snappy dogs, mad dogs, bad dogs, collie dogs, jolly dogs, even multicoloured dogs." Elizabeth said, "I don't care whatever they're. Anything will be fine for me." We walked and walked around the pound and peered in every cage we found, until at last we all agreed upon a mongrel dog, a rock mop dog, a little bag of bones dog. We named it Tiny and we took it home. Since then it's grown and grown. Dad says it chews the bumper on my car and rests its head on the breakfast bar. Mum says its growl is like an express train. The noise will drive me quite insane. I say, with giant tusks and an iron jaw, it's crunched and munched my bedroom door. "I don't care," said little Liz. "I like him just the way that he is. His tail is white, his paws are black, red bristles sprout along his back. His eyes are of the palest green, with the longest lashes ever seen. One ear sticks up, the other down. One ear is grey, one ear is brown. I really think it is a shame that lots of dogs all look the same. Ours is different as can be, and Tiny is the dog for me." Oh, that's very sweet, isn't it? Maths homework. 1, 2. This just won't do. 3, 4. I've told you before. 5, 6. Excuses and tricks. 7, 8, 9. Never on time. 9, 10. Not even a pen. 1, 2. I'm tired of you. 3, 4. Can't take any more. 5, 6, 7. Why in high heaven? 8, 9, 10. Did you forget your homework? Again and again and again and again. Hi, Lola. Lola's woke up, guys. That was Lola that you heard. Last request. Major Alexander Phinn, an ancestor of mine, was captured by the enemy across the River Rhine. The captain of the firing squad asked, "Is there a last request?" My Uncle Alex smiled and said, "Yes, please, a bulletproof vest." Asking questions. When I ask my mum what's for tea, she smiles and says, "Wait and see." When I ask my dad what things he's done, he smiles and says, "In a minute, son." When I ask my gran if I can watch TV, "I'll think about it," she says to me. When I ask my gramps about the good old days, "Now you're asking," he smiles and says. If I answer the questions my teacher asks me with "in a minute" and "wait and see," I just know what the result would be. And that's actually quite true, isn't it? Let's be honest. The little chatterbox. "Gemma," said the teacher, "you've been talking all day. Natter, natter, natter. You've such a lot to say. Your little mouth is mowing every time I look your way. I think your mummy has a chatterbox at home." "Oh, no," replied the infant. We don't have one of those. With their little furry faces and their funny little toes. My brother, he has asthma, and the airs get up his nose, so we don't have any animals at home. It's quite funny. Farm girl. When she's collected the eggs and milked the cows, groomed the mare, fed the sows, filled the troughs and sacked the logs, cooped the hens and penned the dogs. She then begins her own work. Probably true that as well, isn't it, really? Anyway, I don't want to have them too long because I like to read the full book in parts. So these are poems that I absolutely love. I have quite a few books of them. And thank you for anyone that listened. I'm sorry, I was trying to be proper at pronouncing and stuff, but the dogs were jumping all over me at the same time and I made a few mistakes. I do apologise. Thank you for listening. I truly appreciate it. And many blessings.